Right, is it going to start? Yeah, of course it will! New battery! Hello guys and welcome to another Carsexposed video. So this is the second episode of my Copart Salvage Ibiza project, and in this episode I'm going to show you everything wrong with it. And yes, I had to make a list because there's loads of stuff wrong with it. Right, so apart from the very obvious, had an accident on this door here. It's pushed in. Did damage the seal a tiny bit, but not too much. So that should be pretty easy. I don't think the hinges are damaged at all. Maybe that one lifted up a little bit, but I think we should be okay. And I'm just gonna show the outside. Cosmetically, there are some funny bits. Seems like the clay coat's lifting up in some places. I think he is quite obvious here. It's hard to see. I think you can see it there a little bit. Again there, clay coat's lifting up. Here and here, and I don't know exactly what's wrong with this paint. It looks like original. This bonnet definitely has been painted because it's so like more orange than the panels. It's painted really well, but it's a different color. And the wheels are good. It's dirty. I haven't cleaned it at all. Let me show you what I found with what came with the car, and I'll show you the inside. So I haven't done anything to it. So this car came exactly like this. So we've got car seat here, or child seat. Got some brake discs and brake pads that was left in there. And as you can probably remember in the last episode, I made sure the brakes looks quite new, but you have a lot of vibration. Oh, see that is one of the problems. Sometimes the door locks, sometimes, well, the rear locking mechanism sometimes doesn't work to lock or unlock. But I'm gonna go through it. So the seats, the inside, a little bit dirty, but the seats are actually in a very, very good nick. Super dirty. Some cigarette bits there, some coins. This is exactly how the car turned up, quite dirty. So cosmetically, it's not that bad, but I was expecting better, to be honest with you. Now, so I'm gonna unlock the car. The rear doors are locked. This one is unlocked actually. Let me lock the car. Let me close this door. Obviously that will be locked. Let's see if he's gonna lock this one as well. See? Let me unlock again. Just lock the car again. Nothing. So sometimes the rear doors work, the locking mechanism. Sometimes it locks, sometimes it doesn't unlock. So there's something going on there. Let me show you the next problem, which is the windows. So I've got a control panel here, and if I press it down to open the windows, it only go down a tiny bit and then it stops. The same thing going up. Now it's not moving at all. I have to press a little bit down and then move it forward again. The same thing with that rear door. Exactly the same. And this driver side rear windows, this one's actually working all right. This one is working all right. So there is a chance that whatever is happening to the rear doors locking and unlocking problem and the windows could be damaging the wiring here, I think. All right, so next problem. Let me fill up the washer bottle here, the windscreen washer. I'm just gonna fill it up with some water because I don't want to waste any windscreen product. And as you can see there, it's leaking. You can fill it up as many times as you want, and then you have nothing in a couple minutes. Next problem, plenty of warning lights on the dash. So you have the light bulb flashing, which I think if it was a light bulb, it would be just a steady light, it wouldn't flash. So this is not just a case of a bulb. This car has xenon light, so it's a little bit more of a complex system than a normal halogen. And then you have the ABS, traction control, and CPMS light on. So I believe whatever is happening there, you fix one problem, we're gonna get rid of all the lights. And let me put the headlights on. So it's on now. Full beam. So it's working. One thing that I've noticed, when you put the lights on or you start the car, you don't get the leveling system. You know, it comes automatically, leveling system. That's not activating, so that could be the problem, just a guess. As you can probably see here, the service light is on as well. It needs some oil change and some good service done to this car. Again, another problem, the brakes, quite terrible. So like pulsating, and you get some vibration from the steering as well. And you can probably see there, there's no wear in this disc at all. Obviously it hasn't been driven at all, but there's no wear on that. And the front one is the same thing. There's not even rust on it. It's pretty good disc there. So I do have a problem, I'm not quite sure yet. So the mirror knob control here also is missing. I need to get one of those switches of the knob if I can, because you cannot operate the windows at all. But obviously we're gonna take this door off. That's the next job. I wanna make it secure and weather tight, obviously. And the last one, front tires are good. It looks quite new actually. Yeah, the wear marks here. It's quite a good tire on the front, but the rear is a different story. Yeah, it's pretty much on the limit. This side is not too bad. You can see the wear mark. It's still got 2 or 3 mils there. On this one, I think the problem might be this side. Yeah, this side. So it's all cracked, and it's quite worn on the edge here. It's probably legal, but it's wearing on the edge here, which kind of gives a sign there's a problem with it. And it's quite rot as well. So definitely going to change that tire. This front one, yeah, this one is pretty much down to the limit there. So this one needs to be replaced as well. So I'll probably replace those 2 tires here. So far I've changed the battery. So this is a brand new battery. So it's starting every time. The coolant, for the mileage that I did, the level is good, but it's pretty much just water in there. Just gonna flush the whole system and fill it up with some good coolant. Looking at the oil, yeah, they don't have any mayonnaise in there, but it looks quite dirty in there. So it's a sign to me that not many oil changes were done. But overall the engine actually is quite good. I've got another door, so this is going to be the next job. So I'm going to fit this door, make it secure and weather tight, and then I'm going to take to a car wash to get it cleaned out, because it's pretty disgusting, it's pretty mingy. So there you go guys, that's everything wrong with this my little project going on here. The Copart Salvage Ibiza. It's a 2008, has a sport, it has 94,800 on the clock. And the next job is going to be replacing this door and hopefully fixing this electric shoes that we have at the rear doors there, hopefully, and the windows. And so far, not too bad. You know, I'm happy with it. I'm happy that it has things that we have to do, more content for the channel and more content for this series. Another thing that I'm going to do, remove those seats, sandblast those rails and paint them, because it looks quite rusty. And I can't wait for this car to be clean, because it's pretty mingy. But anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and if you enjoyed this one, make sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe. If you have any comments, just to leave it below, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.